What's up guys, welcome to the channel. I'm Brandon, owner of Wagstaff Auto Detailing, and today I'm going to be sharing with you guys 3 things that helped me become a detailer. I'm also going to share with how much I paid for my setup, why I use a pair of generators, and how I maintenance my vacuum. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Alright guys, let's start off with the first thing that helped me become a detailer. Besides just being a naturally clean person and having a natural business sense, I always enjoyed cleaning cars. But what helped me become a detailer and learn the trade was utilizing all the resources online. So I used YouTube, I read articles on Google, I found 1 or 2 detailers that I latched on to like a sponge. So when I started learning the trade, I watched probably 1,000 hours of YouTube, and I watched the builders who build the vans like H2O Auto Detail Supply and Ralda's Details. Those 2 guys gave me the ideas on how I was gonna custom build my van. But before that, I had to learn about all the equipment, and I had to learn about how to use it, how to maintain it, and how to do the proper methods and steps of detailing. So for instance, if I wanted to learn how to clay bar, I would watch about 3 videos on clay barring because I wanted to take the best knowledge from each video. So I did that on the whole board, and that helped me become a detailer. I basically went to YouTube University, guys, and became a detailer through YouTube. So Pan the Organizer and a few others, I would literally watch all of their videos, plus I watch other people's videos, and at the end of the day, I literally became a professional overnight almost. But it wasn't overnight, it was thousands of hours, and it took probably about a year to learn everything. So just buckle in guys and get ready to watch a lot of videos and try and do it yourself. Don't just ask the next person, you know, learn from the videos and try and use it and apply it in your practical detailing day to day. Okay guys, so in between the things that helped me become a detailer, I'm going to share with you guys a couple reasons why I have certain things and do certain things on the van. So for one, the reason why I have dual generators is because when I started becoming a detailer, my idea evolved. Like when I first started, I kind of had some small thinking. I wanted to do it out of my little Prius or my little car, and so I bought this portable generator that could fit in the car. I bought one. But as you start understanding what you want from the business, you start having different ideas. Like for instance, I wanted to be on a larger scale. I wanted to be more professional, and doing it out of a car just wasn't gonna cut it. Like I have some clients that call me over and they literally only have like 59 minutes tops for me to detail their car. They gotta leave, they gotta go to work, they gotta go pick up their kids. So if my setup wasn't efficient, I probably couldn't perform as well. If I had a car and I had to unload everything and it just wouldn't work. And I want to be able to service all kinds of clients and all kinds of situations. So my idea evolved to basically the top tier of detailing, which is having a mini cargo van. So I ended up buying another generator. I paired them. It came out amazing. It looks amazing. Combined, it's 5,000 watts. If one breaks down, I'll have another one running. I can get through the job. They're quieter than your larger stationary generator. I can take one and take it camping. I could power one down and use less power and save gas. I mean, the like lists of reasons is endless, guys. So there's just a ton of things that they do, and I mean, like I said, they just look really cool. Okay, so the second thing that helped me become a detailer was credit. It was credit, it was patience, and it was slowly accumulating things over a long period of time. So what I mean by that was the first year of detailing, I started out with the basics, and every few weeks to a month, I would invest in basics using the free money from my day job. So if I had any extra money at the end of the month or at the end of the week, I would buy something for the detail business. I did that for about a year. Now, after a year, I realized I did some calculating, and I realized that the projection, if I kept doing that, it was gonna be a whole nother year until my business was officially opened. So that's when I decided to start using credit. And that's a very, very tricky place because you end up paying a lot of interest, you end up getting in debt, but you know what, guys, it's worth it. I mean, look at my setup. I love this setup, and it's extremely efficient, and it just sells itself. So I would do the credit thing 10 times over. Yes, after I did that, after a year, I was officially opened, and then from there, it's been taking me about a year to pay off all of the additional equipment and customization that I spent on the credit cards. So I'll give you guys a little idea how I did it. So I probably spent maybe like $7,000 between start to finish in the first 12 months cash on things. And then at some point I acquired the van. I got the van almost brand new. It was slightly used. It only had a few thousand miles on it, and it was perfect. The color matched my logo. I just loved everything about the van, and it was expensive, guys. Interest rates were high, and I didn't put a down payment. I never put a down payment on any cars. I don't believe in that. Just save your money for emergencies. Walk in there, tell them you want to get the car at 0 down, and just deal with the payment. Make it work. So this van is about $500 a month. I financed with interest, taxes, and everything, came out to about $32,000. Yep, that's a little high, guys. I bought it when the market wasn't that good to be buying cars. But you're looking at about $30K after interest to buy a nice cargo van. If you want to get a used one with high mileage, you might be saving about $10K, get something with 20. If you want to get something with real high mileage, you might get it for 15 grand. So, but the point is, finance the van. I believe in financing the van. What's a $500 car payment? That's pennies, that's chump change. So the thing that helped me with investing is I'm not scared to be in debt. I'm not scared to spend money. That's the big problem, is people don't want to spend $500 on a Coxreel. I don't care. It's gonna last me forever. It's the best freaking reel in the world. I have the best reels in the world. I love them. The user experience, I would freaking hate to have a cheap Harbor Freight thing that breaks down all the time. So I went big. I feel like go big or go home. You only live once. So that was the thing that helped me build my setup. How did I do it, guys? The setup is worth $50,000. I put about $13,000 on credit cards. Like I said, I put the $7,000 on, I put about $7,000 in cash and about 10 to 12 grand on credit cards, and then the rest financing came out to around 50K. So in the grand scheme of things, it's nothing, and it'll pay for itself at the end of the day. All right, guys, so next I'm gonna show you how I maintenance my vacuum. Now, why is it important to maintenance your vacuum? Because you want this shit to last. You don't want it breaking down. You don't want to mistreat it. And it works a certain way, and if you don't take care of it, it's not gonna work right. It's gonna strain itself. For instance, see this air filter? It's caked with crap. So you want to be able to clean that every so often, and you want to stay mindful of how long it's been since you've done it last. So the first step to this is I'm going to remove the air filter like so. And it's bad. I mean, this is bad. Look at this. So look at all that. Bunch of hair. All these goodies from the car. So, I mean, you know, obviously I can go buy new filters and easily, which I will. But in between buying new filters, you can blow them off with your tornador. So what I do is every few weeks I take my air filter out and I blow it off with the tornador. Oh my God, this is nasty. Look at my tornador in my hand, Jesus Christ. Alright, so now it's clean. Alright guys, that is disgusting. There was so much crap blowing back at me and I shouldn't have let it get that bad, but it's been a busy month detailing, really busy. And I'm not gonna bore you guys, but I am gonna change the oil in the generator today and I won't take you along with that. But I do have a video on that, but it's not that exciting. So I'm gonna change the oil because it's been a minute. But you can see all this crap in there. It's money right there. All right guys, so I just put back in the vacuum. I just have to put the hose back on there. And here's a look at my equipment. 65-gallon water tank. I got the Krenzla, the Rigid, which is perfect for the tornador. I have the Chief Steamer 100 and I have the Mighty 8070 right in there. And I got a really nice cordless polisher there with my partition protecting me and keeping the van secure. Alright guys, so the last thing that helped me become a professional detailer was having all of the necessary equipment to perform the job. And what that means is basically having a steam cleaner, a carpet extractor, because how are you going to be a detailer if you can't shampoo a carpet or remove an impossible stain or odor with a steam cleaner? So what helped me really function on a higher level was having those things. I mean, I get calls from Google where people are like, hey, I just spilled a cup of Starbucks on my brand new car on the seat. Can I come over and have it extracted? Sure, come by. It's $100. It's gonna take me 20 minutes to extract one seat. Boom. So they're literally standing there watching me use the proper equipment that they need. I had another client. She had a brand new Mercedes-Benz. She smoked like a pack a day in the car. It's a lease. She was gonna go return it, and they do an inspection to see if the car was not mistreated throughout the lease, and she wanted the odor removed. I tried a bunch of things, none of it worked until I used my industrial steam cleaner, and that removed the odor. I did a full steam cleaning on the interior. She sat there, she was watching, and that just makes me look more professional and perform on a higher level. So guys, please, if you want to get into detailing, consider really spending the money and investing in the right equipment, and from there, you guys are gonna really go far in the industry. All right, thanks for watching. That's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. You have any comments, leave them below. I'll answer all of them, and please consider subscribing to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one.